Okay, we're going to go through the history of RVs and camper trailers. Starting out 1913. Model T. Definitely got pulled differently than they do nowadays. This one's a Model T, I'll tell you here in a minute, but this was a conversion. 1915. Sold for $100. 1916, one of the first pop-up campers. $1928. 1931, just a house car. 1929, another house car. Just a car they pulled with. 1930 Ford house car. Another house car, 31 house car. That one you actually can sleep in. Now we're getting into trailers. Regular trailer, 1935 converted wagon. (1936) coach. 37 motorhome. As you can see, the newer they get, the more comfortable they get. 35 travel trailer. Makes you really appreciate what you have. 37 house car. And this one's pretty cool. This one is, I want to say this one rare. You guys can read that for yourself if you want. But pretty cool front end on that sucker. Now we're getting in the 40s. 1947. 1950 Fleetwood Sportster. 54 Holiday Rambler travel trailer. This one we can actually hop inside. Nice little bunk beds. It's like finally starting to put fridges and stovetop. (1954) travel trailer. Another 1954. And this one's actually got a stove. Here, I'll show you guys this. This is kind of cool. And look at this. They actually got a bigger refrigerator. Stove. Stove top. Pretty cool. Dodge. 1980 Dodge RV. So you got a sleeping quarter up there. Seating there. People love old vehicles. Nice older Dodge. Looks closer to the 70s, but it's an 80, so I guess it makes sense. 1980. So early 80s. There's another 35 trailer. That was pretty cool design. Kind of a weird spot to put a door though. Yeah, Airstream, that's what that is. 57, pretty much just a sleeper. Teardrop, yeah, that's teardrop. And cool thing about these teardrops, these are made to basically being outdoors. There's you put all your, camping stuff. 57, 58, another Airstream, 58 Airstream. Now, that's pretty cool. '58 Airstream, another 58 Airstream. In case you guys want to, here, we'll slowly walk through so you guys can see a timeline. '60 pop-up tent trailer. Makes me really appreciate my '96 one that I have. And just a couple beds and that's it. Not much to it, just simple plain Jane, thank you ma'am. 39 travel trailer. And that's actually pretty cool. Now we're into 60 mile travel trailer. Another one we can hop in. Now we're into 67 luxury liner. So now we're getting into some luxury here. I mean, this thing's pretty spacious. I mean, you can live in this sucker. Look at this, guys. You got a bathroom in here even. You can have nice privacy in the bathroom. You got a bed. Dining set, which I'm sure you can turn into another bed or sleep a couple people here. Another pop-up camper. 1968 Jayco camper. So this is closer to what I have, although I think mine's a little more spacious. Well, maybe not. I want to say mine's a little more spacious, but it says you can seat up to 8 people. I don't see how, because you get 2 there, 1 there, 1 there. So where they come up with 8 people, I have no idea. '64 motorhome. We'll hop in here, guys. Nice little closet, nice little bathroom. Have a nice little driver section. Pretty cool. And even got a hitch, you can pull something else with it. '64 travel trailer. Kind of small, but it would work. This thing's pretty cool. Now we'll come through here. '67 Winnebago. 80. Yeah. Okay, we'll go up to the 80s here in a minute. Well, I think this one's an 82. 1988. The other one's an 80, but it's okay. I'm trying to stay in the timelines here. Nice little bench, I'm assuming can turn into a bed. And driver's seat. I just think this is pretty cool. It's 88 custom mobile home. We'll get you inside that van there in a minute. See, here's 1968. But it definitely looks newer in the 60s, but pretty cool. And look at this, guys. You got a bathroom with a door. Close the door. You got your own privacy. Of course, that's a trailer. You pull that one. 1980 custom trailer. And you definitely see the 80s in this. Nice little bedroom. We have privacy. 2 people. Nice little small bathroom. '61 Winnebago travel trailer. Maybe sleep somebody up there. But, yeah, I'm just looking here. Looks like a bathroom. No, not a bathroom. Closet. No bathroom in this one. '78 mobile home. Wait, I think I showed you guys. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, but this one's pretty cool. Yeah, the other one was in. It had a bathroom like this. Was a trailer. This one's an RV, and you got AC in the sucker. Now let's go into this van here. I know some of you people are probably looking forward to this. Groovy. '88. I thought that was just okay. Thought that was like 60 step, but pretty cool. Nice little van here. And obviously you can turn that into a bed. If you're traveling the roads, people that live in vans, this would definitely be something you can live in. This is interesting. 2011. Basically it's a tent on wheels. They can sleep to a couple people. I mean, you're making a trip, that's something you can make work. Especially if you're looking for something cheap, something you can pull with a car. You can pull out with a small car because it's light. Mustang. '66 coach travel trailer. Here we go. This is pretty cool. GMC. '74 mobile home. Got your own door. Nice little spot where you have some privacy. Even got a bathroom right there. Pretty cool. '77 mobile home. Yeah, this one has got the '70s vibe. This has got '70s written all over it. And if you guys can smell this, it's got the '70s smell. Nice little bathroom. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They covered these up. Nice little top. Sink. Pretty cool. That's a pretty cool design. Or a pretty cool paint job. '67 van camper. '85 Fleetwood. And it's definitely got the '80s vibe to it. Nice little bedroom here. Yeah, nice little. You're gonna have privacy. And got AC. It's got 2 of them in this one. That's pretty cool camper with slide outs. 1972 Apache. Yeah, that one. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This bad boy, this is a bus. Y'all know me, I used to drive a school bus. I miss driving the school bus. 84 Bluebird. And you can definitely tell it's a bus with a flat steering wheel like that. Pretty cool, Dad. I like the dashboard there. That's pretty cool. See a couple people, Route 66. One day I plan on traveling Route 66. See a couple people up here. Now that's a setup, guys. Yeah, batteries. Looks like you can put solar panels to that. Looks like you got 4 batteries. Those are big batteries. Pull a lot of power with that. And with the right solar setup, you can go completely off grid with that. In case you guys want to read that, I'll set that there for a few seconds. You can always pause the video if you need to look at it longer. And that's it for the RV tour. Hope you guys enjoyed.